Girls, can we all sit down? Thank you. So, I think the surprise worked, because I think he has no idea why he is here. So, with that being said, I am going to ask Jen O'Sullivan or Mrs. O'Sullivan to come up and say a few words.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you to everybody for making this assembly a success and a secret this morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jennifer O'Sullivan, and I'm a speech-language therapist here at the Dawe School. My husband works for National Life Group in Vermont. And last year, after sharing lots and lots of unending stories about Mr. C, he told me that his company actually honors outstanding educators. So in October, I nominated Mr. Cancellieri as our life changer. This nomination was extremely easy to write because he's not only a life changer, he's a many lives changer and a whole Dawe School changer. As you guys all agree, Mr. C is an amazing principal who is willing to go above and beyond for students, family, and staff. He has been a tremendous asset to our Dawe School Dragon family. Now, please join me in giving a warm Dawe School welcome to Roberto Abelli from the National Life Group. He's the sponsor of the Life Changer of the Year program and here to tell us more about the program and present Mr. C with a special award.
Good morning, Dawe's Dragons. So I do this all through the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic regions, presenting these prizes to employees. This has been one of the best receptions I have ever seen. You guys are outstanding. Give yourself a round of applause. So as Ms. O'Sullivan said, my name is Roberto Abelli. I work for a company called the National Life Group. We're based out of Montpelier, Vermont. Does anyone know what Montpelier is special for? It's the capital of Vermont. My company's been there for 170 years. And we work with schools all across the country helping their employees plan for their future retirement. Part of our saying where I work is that every day we try to do good, be good, and make good. And part of doing good, being good, and making good is our program called Life Changer of the Year. This recognizes employees in schools who go above and beyond expectation, who really impact people's lives and are making a difference. I don't know about you, but when I was in school, there was always that one special person. Maybe it was someone in the cafeteria, maybe it's your bus driver, one of your teachers, someone in the office, but there was always someone who made me feel special and it made me feel happy to come to school. When I read Mr. C's nomination and all of the comments put on it, Mr. C is exactly that person. He really knows you very well. He's making a major difference here. His Character Matters program, where each of you get recognized once a month, has been really inspirational. He's been very helpful in creating new programs. And really, from all the notes I read, he seems to like to spend a lot of time out in front of the building welcoming everyone, saying thank you to everyone who works here. I understand he likes to participate in PE classes, playing a little basketball, maybe a little football. And I understand he's a big New England Patriots fan. So we're here to recognize for everything that he does, because really, when you think about it, people that are in education, they don't really do it to get recognized. And so my company wants to make sure that we have the opportunity to recognize those individuals in your community who are making that difference. And definitely Mr. C is one of those. So please give us a big Dawes Dragon welcome to Mr. C. And just so you know how special Mr. C is, every year we get close to 1,000 nominations from across the country. And we pick 30 nominees to be awarded. So he is one of 30 out of more than 1,000 nominees that we got this year. I encourage you to go to lifechangeroftheyear.com. Look the nomination process up. Please look at Mr. C's nomination, and then think about nominating someone from your school to add to our Life Changers. Lifechangeroftheyear.com is where you go. It's a really easy process to nominate someone. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, boys and girls, we still have a few more surprises for Mr. C. So at this time, I am going to call up Mrs. Curtis Mahoney to say a few words and present him with something that some of us in the school have been working on.
Good morning, everybody. Mr. C, for the staff, you start our morning with a newsletter that begins with humor, ends with inspiration, and in between reminds us that if we need anything at all, you're here for us, and you are. You begin the students' day by greeting them and their families, and you end their days by waving goodbye. In between, you find time to throw in a daily riddle, make impromptu visits to the classrooms just to say hello, do high fives in the hallways, have lunch with students, and play games of pickup basketball. You do the administrative stuff too, and you do it well, but you never let that get in the way of being our Mr. C. It's all those little things that matter. The staff and the students know that they can count on you to be fair, to be kind, to be funny, to just be there. So we wanted to create something special for you. The students and staff were invited to create quilt squares that represent, through art or words, how they feel about you. And you'll see that it's in the supposed little things that you have made an impression. Over and over, you'll read, "You say hello to me in the morning. You visit my classroom. You are funny. You have a nice beard." But the big things are captured there too. You are like my second dad. You saw me crying and you asked me what was wrong. You didn't get mad when I did something wrong. You helped me fix it. You are the best principal I have ever known in my whole life. Thank you for caring about me. You make sure everyone is having a good day. We always feel comfortable talking to you. This is one of my favorites. You show us what the Character Counts program is really all about. And over again, you're going to read, "I love you, Mr. C." It's the little things that make the big things possible. So each square shows that you made an impression and make an impression. Each square shows that you make a difference. Each square shows that you know that laughter and love go hand in hand with learning. And each square proves that the love you give all of us is reflected right back at you. Mr. C, because of your leadership, we are not just a successful school, we are a fabulous family. So thank you, Mr. C. You are our life changer, because all of the little things that you do add up to the big things. And so we give you, on the back of the room, the Cancellieri quilt.
Amazing, nice job. All right, Mr. C, I'm going to put you on the spot. Would you like to come up and say a few words?
Okay, I am on the spot and do not have a prepared riddle. I want to thank everybody for this. The surprise worked. You caught me off guard. I really enjoy coming to work each and every day and seeing each and every one of you here at the Dawe School. It has not even been a complete 2 years yet, but I truly feel like I've been here my entire life. I think that we have the most amazing teachers and staff members at this school. I would brag about you to anybody in the entire world and would compete against anybody that thinks they have a better educational facility than the Dawe School, because of all the adults and all the kids. So I really can't thank you enough for this. This is the biggest honor I have ever received, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you.
All right, so we have one more surprise for you. You may want to turn your chair and sit right in the middle.
Now, this is a story all about how the sea got flipped, turned upside down. We'd like to take a minute to talk to y'all, tell the story of how he became a Prince of the Dawe.
In Stoughton, Massachusetts, born and raised in the schoolyard is where he spent most of his days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing all cool, all shooting some b-ball with the boys at the high school.
When it finally came time to head off to college, learn to be a teacher and get on.
I didn't rehearse.
Packed up his bags to go live in the dorm where he studied with his buddies and he transformed. He graduated and came out to Stoughton to teach. He was pushing fifth graders to learn and to reach for the stars. He was so much with him, magic gripping at the gimmies, but something was missing.
They needed a new guy, wanted to be the principal, so he said he'll stop by. Think what the students of the Dawe be living like? This might be alright, but wait, there's laughter and all.
It's just a place that wants its cool cat. Absolutely, they like what they saw.
I hope we are ready for the Prince of the Dawe. Mr. C! Mr. C!
All right, boys and girls, that ends our assembly for today. Thank you for keeping the surprise. I think we really surprised him, and you all did an amazing job. So one more time, let's have a big hand for our life changer, Mr. C.